everyone, welcome you all back to my channel Study with Amita. So in this video we're gonna solve the third problem of this TCS IPA series. So this is also a very basic program. So let's see what actually the problem is. So in the sample input we can see the first line is a number and we are subsequently getting that number of strings. So if it is 4 we are getting 4 strings. So we can see that the problem is finding the number of vowels. So actually let's look into the output. In output we are printing only the strings without vowels. So the basic problem is we have to get all the strings, that means the n number of strings, and we have to check whether the string has any vowels or not. So if the string is without vowel, then we should print the string as an output. So that is the exact expected output from this particular problem. So it is a very simple problem. And for the string related problem, we should make sure that we are writing our code in case insensitive manner. So let me explain you clearly how the program will actually works. So the first line is we are getting, imagine if we are getting four number of strings. So we have to get the number of strings, and then by creating a for loop, we have to get the strings one by one. So before that, we have to create an empty string list as we did in the previous problem. So after that, we have to get one by one strings, and then we should assign the strings to the string list, empty list. We have to append it to the empty list. So after that, we created the the string list which consists of all the input. Now we have to take the string one by one and we have to check whether it has any vowels or not. So how we can do that? For that purpose, we have to use another for loop. So we are creating another for loop to traverse this list. So that is a very simple for loop. For I in range of 0, n, we are traversing the list. And then we have to create a nested for loop for j in str of I. So this means we are taking, imagine now the I is 0. So we are taking the str of 0 and then we are traversing that str of 0. If it is apple, then we are traversing that str of 0. So we have to traverse that and we have to check the condition, like if j is equal to any vowel character a, e, I, o, u. If j is equal to any of these vowel character, then we have to improve or increase the count by 1. So initially we have to initialize the count by 0, and if in case we found any vowels, we should increase the count by 1, and then if the count is increased means we can know that yes, the string has a vowel character. If the count does not increase and still remains 0, then that is the expected output. So we can print the exact output, the str of I. We can print that. Okay, and while comparing, we should make sure it is case insensitive. So for that, we can only take lower case of it. So that will be useful. So this is the exact case, and after printing, we should make sure the count is reduced to 0 again, so that the value won't be adding again and again. So this is the flow of that particular program. Now let's write the code for this particular problem. So let's go to the online GDP. The first line is always we have to get the number of strings, number of inputs, and then we are creating a empty string list, and then we are creating a for loop to get the input. So let's take yes as an input. Now we have to append the input to the empty string list one by one. So str.append yes. So now we have added all the inputs to the string list, empty string list. So we have created the input string list. Now we have to traverse the list. Okay. By traversing, we will get one particular string. Now we have to again traverse that particular string. If j dot lower is equal to any of the vowel characters means we have to increase the count, right? We can simply copy it. I think in IPA you can't copy paste. Okay. So it is a very simple program. And sometimes in IPA, you can for the 15 marks and all, you can get expect this kind of program. And then if the letter is equal to any of the vowel letter, we should increase the count, right? So here let's no, here we can initialize the count. And then what we have to do is, if count is equal to 0 means, then only the string means it doesn't have any vowel in it. We can print the string str of I. So this is how it works. Now let's copy the input characters. So let's check whether it's working fine or not. Okay, we are getting the exact expected output. So this is how this program works. And also try to check whether they have given any exceptional case or not. In some case, they may be given like if no string is found, we have to print like a no string found, like that we have to print. So there will be some exceptional case too. So check for it and hope it is helpful. See you on the next video. So to watch more such videos like this, kindly subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.